Hi, today we will be talking about happiness and productivity in the workplace by Yesenia Camacho, Sarah Mushtag, Carly Bowie, Alexa De La Pena, and Lorenzo Tellens.
Our group is writing a research paper discussing the importance of happiness in the workplace and how it relates to increased productivity. Keeping employees happy at work is very important, as it's usually an indicator of how committed they are to helping the company achieve their goals. Our goal is to understand more about how to increase employee satisfaction with their jobs. We believe that employers should aim for high employee satisfaction because it not only improves productivity, but also the workplace overall. To that end, we conducted our research by gathering journals online, sending out a survey, and interviewing 5 different managers.
During our research for our group project, we found numerous articles and studies that showed a correlation between employee happiness and productivity and excellence at work. In Harvard Business Review article, Value of Happiness, the author Sean Anker mentions happy employees tend to be more productive, more creative, and great at problem solving than their unhappy colleagues. The reason happy employees are important in work environment is because in general, happy people work better with one another. In words of Alexander Karev, founder of Woohoo Inc., calls happiness the ultimate productivity booster. This is because it is easier to be around positive people because they are motivated and bring lots of energy, optimism, as well as creativity at work. In difficult situations, happy people tend to make better and informative decisions. Their focus stays on the end goal, whereas unhappy employees loses focus and make poor and short-term decisions. So there are many benefits of happiness at work for an employee as well as the organization. For an employee, happy employees are less stressed, they feel more energized, they feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. They have better health, they have better relationship with their colleagues, and they generally produce a positive impact on everyone around them. For organization, it boosts creativity, increases productivity. It also increases safety and problem solving at work as well. Our interviews and survey questions revealed that most employees were happy at their current job. However, the sole reason comes down to intrinsic and extrinsic rewards that they were receiving from their work. One of our interviews with the manager from L&L Hawaiian Barbecue, Ms. Preet, stated that a motivated employee can influence other employees and increase overall work productivity. To support her statement, we looked into motivation theory by famous psychologist Frederick Hasberg, known for his motivation hygiene theory. In his theory, he focuses on the fact that motivation doesn't only come from extrinsic rewards such as pay, promotion, and perks at work, but also the intrinsic rewards play a huge role on employee satisfaction at work, such as interesting and challenging work, finding opportunities to achieve, to grow into greater responsibility at work, also makes employees happy and satisfied at work. The factors that are involved in job satisfactions are different than those that cause job dissatisfaction. His findings from the experiment that he conducted for his job enrichment project were that job satisfaction can be increased by increasing motivating factors such as achievement, recognition, responsibility, and personal growth of employees at work, and by increasing hygiene factors such as working conditions, co-worker relationship, policies and roles, supervisor quality, base salary, and wages could decrease job dissatisfaction at work. During our research, we also found some interesting statistics that showed that 70% of the employees are not committed to their work. 87% of the employees feel they don't have motivation, they're unhappy at work, and 57% of those employees don't consider that their organization is a great place for them. Only 42% of the employees said that they were happy and they felt like they were appreciated from their work. Another information that we gathered from our survey participants was that they link their happiness with emotional, physical, and environmental wellness of the workplace. Employees working in safe, healthy, and favorable work conditions felt happy and satisfied with their work jobs. Some results suggested that employees want basic things such as better air quality, access to natural light, and ability to personalize their workspace. Also had a great impact on the positivity of employees, and employees who reported feeling sleepy or less productive blamed it to poor air and light quality at work. Our research further demonstrated that employees who are satisfied with their environment are 16% more productive, 18% of them are more likely to stay within the company, and 30% of the employees would choose their company over the competitor. So how can we make the employees feel happy? How can we make the employees feel satisfied? How can we motivate these employees? And moreover, how can we engage them within the workforce? We're going to be looking into it in this slide. By now, we have already established that unhappiness in the workplace not only affects the well-being of individual employees, but it also leads to massive disengagement and lack of motivation to perform. Unhappy employee will bring constant negativity at work every day, creating a toxic environment for everybody on the team, and nobody would want to perform or show any high performance at work. So we need to improve that. That's why we look into the 4 pillars of employee engagement, such as feedback, investment, culture, recognition. Feedback means that the employer needs to be transparent with their employees, tell them how it is without sugarcoating stuff. Constructive criticism can guide employees to build and develop in the areas that they might be weak at. Second pillar addresses investing in employees. Giving them proper training can give employees a sense of value, purpose, and it's a great way to improve employee engagement through their own performance and independent achievements. The third pillar focuses on the culture of the company. Everybody on the team needs to have a same purpose, common goal that they all work towards. Having a common goal and vision sets standards and ways of working for everyone in the organization. In general, when an employee is happy and content and satisfied, they're going to be more engaged at work. They're going to be more invested in their organization. They're going to bring passion. They're going to add value to the company. They're going to generate sales and revenues. The productivity level is going to go high. There's going to be a momentum. Everybody on the team is going to feel that positive energy, and this just only adds more productivity.
Hello guys, my name is Yesenia Camacho, and I'm going to be sharing you guys what we have concluded as a group from our 4 interviews. We decided to reach out not to only one single industry, but spread our interviews into different kind of industries, seeing if there is some similarities or if it's different in one industry versus the other. Some of the similarity or similar ideas that we have found from many of our managers / supervisors was that many of them wanted to direct themselves as part of the team, not just the manager, not just the boss of the employees, but they wanted to be a team player. They emphasized that as a manager, one should be able to work as one expects their employees to work. One should also show respect and be humble towards our workers / employees. One should also pay attention to the little details that our employees show. Mostly has to do with their personality or the way they carry themselves throughout the work shift, their personalities. That helps the manager determine how to train the employee, also how to find ways to motivate the employee, and also help the employee understand that if we're doing well in the job, then in the productivity, then it's also beneficial towards the employees. Some different ideas that we found was that sometimes the manager understood that not always an employee is going to be motivated because they're happy within the job, but because they have families and they have other responsibilities they need to take care of. And that's sometimes the main reason why they take an extra job or they go out and take the job they're being offered, because they need to provide for their families.
So, talking about the survey, the first question we asked was, does being happy at your job make you happy? Number 2, good management skills are needed in the workforce. Number 3, communication between boss and employer is important. Number 4, does employee satisfaction increase or decrease the productivity of the company? Number 5, does receiving acknowledgement of good work make you happier? Number 6, are you currently happy at your job? Yes, no, and why?
Based on our research, we asked 2 questions. Does being happy at your job make you work harder? Are good management skills needed in the workforce? For the first question, we got, for our overall survey, results from 57 responses, 96.5% agreed that being happy at your job increases hard work. Next, as our graph states, out of 57 responses, 96.5% agreed that management skills are much needed in the workforce. Next, moving on to our graphs. From our questions earlier, does being happy at your job make you want to work harder? And are good management skills needed in the workforce? Based on the results on our first question, 96.5% in blue said yes, and in red, 0 said no, and in orange, 3.5% said somewhat. Our second results we got from our second question, 96.5% agreed, and in red, 3.5% said neutral, and in blue, 0 disagreed. Another couple questions that were asked are, is communication between your boss and employee important? Does a employee satisfaction increase or decrease the productivity of the company? Does receiving acknowledgement of good work make you happy? Based on the results on our first question, in orange, 98.2% agreed. In red, 1.8% said neutral, and in blue, 0 disagreed. For our second question, our results came out to, in red, 88% increased, and in orange, 10.5% said somewhat, and in blue, 0 disagreed. And for our last question, our results were, in blue, 98.2% said yes, and in orange, 1.8% said somewhat, and in red, 0 said no.
From what we have gathered, happiness in the workplace can indeed increase productivity. Employees are happier when they are passionate about the work that they are doing. For that to be achieved, the managers we have interviewed all agree that employers should be humble and treat their employees the way you want to be treated. What results is not just increased satisfaction, but also more creativity, better problem-solving skills, and being able to work well with others.
I just wanted to let you know that I don't think I can make it to the dinner tonight. I'm so sorry. I know we have had this reservation for a while now, but my boss has me do this work and I have to finish it by tonight. I have like so many deadlines to meet and I'm really behind. So I'm really sorry. I know you're upset, but there's not much I can do. I'm really sorry. I'll make it up to you next time. Hello?
Hey guys, so I just want to congratulate the whole team on doing a great job this year. I just looked at the financials and they look pretty awesome. So in regards to that, I want to give you guys a bonus for the
Hello? Gabby, guess what? I finally got the promotion. I know, I've been waiting for it for so long. So my boss came in today and he was like, I need to discuss something with you. And I was like, sure. And he told me about the promotion. And I couldn't believe it. I know, it's insane. Honestly, I love my boss. He really appreciates all the work that I do for him and for this company. And I couldn't express how happy I feel right now. I know, we have to celebrate it, dude. Yeah, let's meet for dinner tonight. Alright, see you later. Bye.